7-bedroom houses with kitchen and toilet facilities. The redeveloped community is hooked to the national grid and has its roads tarred, access to potable water, a kindergarten, and a 6-unit classroom block with sanitation facilities. The project has transformed the Apiate community into a modern town, which was destroyed on Thursday, January 20th, 2022, through an explosion. Speaking at the commissioning, Vice President Bawumia said the swift reconstruction of the community, as President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo promised, underlines the government's commitment to the welfare of those affected and the people.
Today we gather at this same venue, not just to commemorate the tragic event, but also to celebrate resilience, compassion, and the indomitable spirit of the people of Apiate. While mourning those who lost their lives through this tragic incident, we stand in solidarity with the survivors who bear both physical and emotional wounds and recognize the heroic efforts of our emergency responders, exemplified in the selflessness that defines our nation. But adversity has a way of revealing our strength, the strength to rise, rebuild, and reimagine. From this tragedy emerged resilience, the resilience to rebuild the community, the resilience to bring hope to the suffering, and unwavering commitment to lift the downtrodden.
He said the redevelopment was a testament to restoring dignity to the affected.
Government took it upon itself to see
Vice President Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia on Thursday commenced his tour of the Western region, interacting with various stakeholders in the region to engage them ahead of the upcoming presidential elections in December. Dr. Bawumia met with religious leaders, chieftaincy, as well as scores of fisherfolk in the Sekondi Takoradi enclave. The Vice President also engaged in house-to-house campaigns in the Western Regional Capital as he ramps up his drive to spread his message to the electorate. The NPP flag bearer began with a call on the region's religious leaders involving the Christian and Muslim communities at separate meetings at Takoradi. Dr. Bawumia commenced his multi-faith interactions with a meeting of the Christian clergy. From education to healthcare and the economy, the Vice President acknowledged that religious institutions have left an indelible mark on the nation's development landscape, highlighting the invaluable contributions of faith-based institutions to Ghana's development since pre-colonial times. During his engagement with the members of the clergy, Dr. Bawumia also urged fellow politicians to prioritize national peace and stability over personal political ambitions.
For me, and this is why this morning, as I prepared to go out, I thought it was very, very important to meet with you, to tell you that I am in this race and I need your prayers. I need your blessings so that I believe that I can do something for Ghana. I believe that I can do something for Ghana. We need to tackle corruption in the public service, but I believe in systems that bring transparency. And you know, corrupt people don't like transparency, but I want transparency. And the systems that will bring transparency will help us a whole lot.
The flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party later engaged with imams and Zongo chiefs on Wednesday evening. During the meeting, the imams and Zongo chiefs commended Dr. Bawumia for his private efforts in assisting many people and his development initiatives as vice president.
Flag bearer, onoye kremoni na ons pata na sudie na yedie no. Nti osre empelifo a yehyia mu ha. Mo na mo ka so na mo don pa ya otufu ni akopon otie di o she mo sem mo mo pa ye sununko enfa ma no na mo santa na chi se ne be ya ye koto aba no a obedi enim na wo
na ba Allah godiya ku duka ku ta mana baya sai mu yi wannan aiki yau ni flag bearer ne amma ba ni kiri ne ku ta duba NET2 masu Christian sun yi sun fi musulmi ba.
For his part, Dr. Bawumia thanked the Islamic clerics and community leaders for their prayers and support. He took time to personally interact with the clerics and later addressed a teeming crowd at the meeting grounds. The Vice President also met with the Western Regional House of Chiefs to engage them on some of his proposed policies. He assured the chiefs that he would involve them in the administration and management of mineral resources in the country to deepen their involvement in the process. He emphasized the need for a more inclusive approach that considers the interests of all stakeholders, particularly chiefs who represent their community's interests.
The reason for me and my team requesting the meeting here today is that I have been elected since November last year as the flag bearer for the new Patriotic Party, making me the presidential candidate for our party for the 2024 presidential elections. This has, of course, necessitated that I campaign throughout the country. And I started my campaign a few days ago in the Eastern region, and now I'm in the Western region. Now, coming to the Western region, it is very, very important to meet the owners of the land, the owners of the region, and to ask for your blessings on this journey that I am embarked to listen to you. In fact, I want to listen more than even talk, to hear what your concerns are, what you would like to see me do if by the grace of God I win the election and become president in 2025. I want to hear from you. Digitalization is about empowering the poor people, because our society has developed through who you know. If you don't know somebody, you don't get anywhere. That is why our people suffer, because most of our people don't know people in power. So little things that our people have to do. Either you have to get up and go to Accra, pay a bribe to somebody, and so on. It becomes very difficult. Many people were not even recognized in the society. And so to deal with exclusion of people and the corruption associated with the offering of public services, I championed a number of courses as Vice President. This is why I insisted on pushing the issuance of the Ghana card, so that all our people can be accounted for.
The Ghana Police Service has announced it is on a manhunt for 2 gunmen who fatally shot 2 off-duty police officers sitting in front of their private residence at Block Factory, East Trasacco in Accra. The incident happened on Thursday evening at about 6 p.m. A statement from the police on the incident indicated that the gunmen did not take anything from the victims and sped off on a motorbike after shooting them. The statement said the police have commenced an intelligence-led operation to get the suspects arrested. This tragic event follows the fatal shooting of a military officer at Kaswa in the Wutu Senya East District of the Central Region a few days ago. Meanwhile, the Ghana Armed Forces has condemned the killing of the soldier in connection with the land dispute at the Millennium City, a suburb of Kaswa. The statement said preliminary police investigations has established that the suspect, Benlord Abebio, allegedly shot the soldier on Tuesday, 30th April at about 4:20 p.m. The Ghana Armed Forces reiterated their commitment to maintaining law and order in the communities and urged all citizens to seek peaceful and lawful means to resolve land disputes and refrain from engaging in acts of violence to prevent such tragic incidents. In a related development, the Ministry of National Security has reiterated that the suspect involved in the killing of a soldier in connection with the land dispute at Kaswa is not a national security staff. Earlier reports suggested the suspect is a staff of national security. However, in a statement issued by the Ministry of National Security on Wednesday, the ministry said the public should disregard such news.